I wanted to jump on here really quick and talk about something that I kind of brought up in my last video, and it does have to do with the Essence Make Your Own palettes. And if you watched Wednesday, I think it went up on Wednesday, or no, it went up on Thursday. If you watched that video, you would know that as I was swatching these for you guys, I noticed that one of the discontinued Essence eyeshadows was the same shade as one in the Make Your Own palettes. And I went looking through my collection and I found that I have two other Essence eyeshadows that are the exact same shades in these palettes. In fact, I believe it's in this one. I have this one here. This is called All I Need. I have this in a regular full-size eyeshadow, and also number 6 Raspberry Frosting. I also have that in a normal sized eyeshadow. And this may seem like it's not really a big deal, but to me it kind of is, because when they come out with something like this, I'm expecting new and better product. When they come out with a brand update, I expect something new. I expect something I've never seen before. And granted, yes, the packaging is something I've never seen before. The customizable palettes are something Essence has never done before. But I don't see the point in discontinuing your full-size eyeshadows, which I love these, and I think that the formula is great, and I don't really know where I'm going with that, but I did really enjoy the Essence regular single eyeshadows. But now all of those have been discontinued, so the only way you can get those eyeshadows from Essence is if you buy one of the palettes. So here's the thing with that. I know I'm not really supposed to say anything about this yet, or maybe, no, I believe the press date has already come and gone. There is another collection coming out in March, and the eyeshadows that will go with that collection are for these palettes. So the issue that I'm having with that is, if you cannot get your hands on one of these palettes, they are frequently sold out, or you don't want to have another palette in your collection. Maybe you prefer single shadows. Maybe you find them too bulky, or you don't have any storage for palettes. Your SOL with the way they're going to be releasing eyeshadows is in this little pan that comes with the cap, and you have to put them in the palettes. I guess in reality, you could leave the cap on the shadow and have it as a single shadow. But another issue that I'm having with that is that you don't even get the same amount of product in one of these shadows that you get in the singles. So here in front of me I have the little package card, the little envelope for one of the matte blushes in the face palette. And keep in mind, everything in this collection is the same size because they all fit in the same palettes. And this here says 0.06 ounces or 1.7 grams. In here, you get 0.08 ounces or 2.5 grams of product. So not only do you no longer get the single shadows that you can store by themselves, before I go into any of that, I have a system where I store my single shadows. I put Velcro, in fact I think I have some here. Maybe not. Oh yes, I do. Okay, so I take these little Velcro strips and I cut them into tiny squares, and I glue them to the back of my eyeshadows, and I have felt sitting above my vanity where I put my eyeshadows on, because that way they're not cluttering up my drawers. I can see every single one of them, and I know where they are and what colors I need. But with these, I have to store them in my palette storage, and my palette storage is completely full. I'm a palette hoarder, that is my own fault, but I really did like having the nice shadows, having the nice single shadows in this little container so that I could use them with my felt storage, but they've all been discontinued. The only ones that are available now are the metal collection, and all the rest of the newly released collections that contain eyeshadows will be in this form. Now, so you pay €1.49 for every shade in this collection, whether it's a matte blush or a satin blush, anything that came with the Make Your Own Palette collection or the My Must-Haves palette collection is $1.49. And you pay $1.99 for the larger palette and $1.49 for the smaller palette. So if I bought a small palette, I'm paying €3 for one eyeshadow, which is more expensive than the single eyeshadows from Essence were, and I'm getting less product. Now that is something I find ridiculous, and I don't think that I do like the concept. I do like, yeah, you can have all your eyeshadows in one place, and the only issue that I have with this entire thing is that if they're going to be the same shades, then you should say something about that. Because I had no idea. I thought they were all brand new. Based on the press release information that I received, they seemed that they were all going to be brand new. And then I went and wasted my money on 3 eyeshadows that I already own, and now I'm never going to get rid of them now. And I think the other thing is that you should keep some single eyeshadows, because some people don't want palettes. Some people don't want to have to pay twice as much for these as they paid for a single eyeshadow. Yes, they're creative. Yes, they're fun. Yes, I don't know what else to say. They're a nice product, other than the fact that the formula isn't the same. But why are you repackaging your eyeshadows and putting them into something that's going to cost me more money? It doesn't make any sense to me, and it really, really, really does bother me. This is the face palette. This is the other issue that I have with this whole collection. Here you can see, here are the 3 satin blushes. Here is a matte, there's a matte blush. Then we have a fixing powder, a highlighter, and a bronzer. Now, take a closer look at this fixing powder, and you will see that it is the same thing as the Essence All About Matte setting powder, which is my favorite. This is my favorite drugstore powder, which isn't a bad thing. But why am I paying for a 0.6 version of my normal sized 8-gram powder? I paid $2.49 for this powder. I paid $1.49 for this one, and this is, I mean, a fraction of what I get in here. And this has now been discontinued. I believe they came out with a waterproof version, which I haven't tested out yet, but I know that the regular All About Matte in the pink packaging has been discontinued. They're discontinuing products, repackaging them, and costing us more money for having to buy these little pans instead of just letting us have the normal size. I mean, look at that. $2.49, $1.49. It doesn't make any sense. And you know what? I may end up getting kicked off their PR list for this, and I'm sorry, Essence. I still love your products. I think that your products are fantastic, but at the same time, I don't think that you did right by your customers by producing this. I really don't think you did a great job with this. And I'm sorry if you don't like my opinions, but I wanted to jump on here and share them with you. And please, please, please make sure you check your collection and check your Essence eyeshadows so that you don't go out and fill out an 8 palette or a 4 palette with shadows you already own. That's all I really have to say about this. I'm sorry this was kind of a different type of video today. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out my social media, which will all be linked in the description bar, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There should be a link to my blog here if you want to check out any of my blog posts. I have a lot, including posts all about the Essence palettes and everything else from Essence. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.